The bikes which are lined up are the premier category in the national championship. These are the Pro Stock 301 to 400cc open category. So let's see who wins the first race of 2022 in the Pro Stock 301 to 400cc.
Everybody to the second half of day one of the round one of the MRF, MMSC, FMSCI Indian National Motorcycle Racing Championship 2022. The season starter has begun. It's the premier class, the Pro Stock 301 to 400cc open category. It's where all the big names in racing in India are here. More coming up for the 2022 season. We've got 1 minute to go. We got a whole lot of teams this time around. About 7 to 8 teams racing, a few privateers. We got some big names, the Petronas TVS Racing team. We got Gusto Racing, Axon Sparks Racing, Speed Up Racing, and so on. That's our top 22, getting ready for racing. Are you all ready, folks? Let's get that engine roaring. Can you hear it from the Curry Motor Speedway? They're all ready, the lights are on. We are gonna get racing, and they're off. A fantastic start for our top 5. The Petronas TVS Racing team definitely off to a flying start here. Bike number 33, as you can see, Rajni Krishnan making everything out of this race, coming into that title fight. He's taken the lead, made it look really, really easy this time around. I mean, the man's always got a plan. We also see a Gusto Racing bike, that's Rahul Shetty there, who's coming into P2, bringing the fight to the factory team this time around. We've got Team RACR Castrol Power and Ultimate led by Rajni Krishnan leading the charge. In P2 is Rahul Shetty for Gusto Racing. In P3, our pole man has moved down the order. In third for Petronas TVS Racing team. In P4, P5 is his teammates. Who's it gonna be? We've got less than 10 laps to go, and the fire is on, the pace is up. They're setting the Curry Motor Speedway on fire this time around. That's bike number 67, Rajni Krishnan on his beloved Yamaha R3. That's the weapon of choice for this race. Oh, it's turning to be a fierce battle out there for P2, P3. At the moment, it's still anybody's race, too early to say. A fantastic start for our top 5. The Petronas TVS Racing team definitely off to a flying start. We've seen the tides change at the nth hour, at the final corner on the main straight, so it could be anybody's race. Safe to say, they're very confident with those MRF racing slicks, giving them absolute grip. And the temperatures raging on, adding to that flare. We see the Gusto Racing bike slowly inching a little further away from the Petronas TVS Racing team. Bike number 33 on our screen, K.Y. Ahmad leading the charge for the Petronas TVS Racing team, with Vorapong following behind is Jagan Kumar. There's a charge coming to both Rahul and Rajni. Rajni Krishnan showing us how it's done. The master is at work. He stepped in that pace from P2 to P1, made it look very easy. Fantastic start from him on that main straight. All of them down to that main straight, putting the hammer down, tucked in, and flying away. Rahul Shetty trying to make way here. He's trying to break away from the Petronas TVS Racing team, who are right behind. We've got Varapong, Jagan and K.Y. Ahmad on the hunt, on the prowl. Rahul Shetty has a lot to fight for. Last time around it was Rajni Krishnan who clocked in the fastest with a 1:13.536. That's the quickest we've seen him go this time around, this season around at the Curry Motor Speedway. He's just shy of a second away from Rahul Shetty. Rahul Shetty knows what this man is capable for. He knows what the man in front can do. He needs to work his way up, put that pace in, right on and right away. RACR Castrol Power 1 Ultimate looking very fierce yet again. I mean, this is a sight we've seen multiple times through the 2021 season. It was Rajni who took that championship. He's off to a good start for the 2022 season. He's cleared off quite a bit of room, as you can see, from both Rahul and K.Y. Ahmed. Vorapong not able to get into that podium contention just as yet, because K.Y. Ahmed still holding fort comfortably there in P3 and trying to put the attack on Rahul Shetty. Let's not forget, Rahul Shetty is a very, very fierce and agile racer here. Oh, slightly wide there from Rahul Shetty. That move is definitely going to cost him. That's an error he couldn't afford at this moment. Can that KTM RC 390 bring the power on? Well, we've had these questions about reliability on these KTM RC 390s. Well, can it last through an entirety of a race? Can that power delivery be constant? Looks like the Gusto Racing team has found the secret sauce. They're fighting it out. It's the early stages of this 10-lap shootout with Rajni Krishnan leading the charge. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps watching this race and just hearing the sound of this motorcycle. That's two birds in one stone. Oh, the Petronas TVS Racing team has just made their move. Can Rahul Shetty, the lone man fighting for podium contention from the Gusto stable, fight it out? He's not going to let this go without a fight. He's cleared up Vorapong. He's on the hunt for K.Y. Ahmed. K.Y. Ahmed was definitely looking very strong. It was the TVS Petronas Racing team that was looking absolutely blisteringly fast through practice and qualifying. K.Y. Ahmed trying to check out of this race and trying to check out of Rahul Shetty. And let's not forget that KTM RC 390 definitely packs a punch. Let's not forget the massive R&D that the Petronas TVS Racing team has done on their Apache RR310. It's the same motorcycle that's running in the ARRC as a one-make championship motorcycle. A proud moment definitely for the Petronas TVS Racing team. It's definitely a first from an Indian manufacturer. Great to see the development that these companies are putting into motorsports. Out here in the front, it's smooth sailing for Rajni Krishnan. You just can't get enough of this man. Sliding into that turn 1, into turn 2 he goes, nicely ducking in. Steady on the throttle here. Into turn 3, turn 4. Through that straight king. Rahul Shetty still struggling to hold fort. He's coming under pressure from bike number 46, Vorapong from Thailand. Traveled a long way to race here at the Curry Motor Speedway. They're into that Bermuda section. Can Rahul Shetty make the move? Both Rahul and K.Y. Ahmed very experienced in this high level of racing, so it's safe to say that I'm sure they brought their own strategy, their own in-game into this. A lot of time, what you see is not what it is. And a lot of times, what you see is actually what it is. Oh! That was a tight move there for Vorapong. He almost lost that rear end. Oh, that was a save from Vorapong. That could have been nasty, especially at that goal. In the meantime, it's Jagan Kumar who's catching up to Vorapong. He's putting pressure on Vorapong at the moment. We got a line of bikes crossing the start line here. It's pandemonium in this Pro Stock 301 to 400cc open class. Look at that, we've got 4 bikes in contention. Rahul Shetty has just checked out and cleared off K.Y. Ahmed into P2. Can he hold forward? Oh, he's not waiting for the Petronas TVS Racing team to respond. He wants to fly, and he's flying away like a birdie. He's got work to do. He wants that title finish. He wants a chance to finish and take that title home. So every race, every point matters. There's a whole lot of life and work that's gone into this category with all these teams. The summer break has provided very, very useful to most of these teams to really scale and up their performance game. Looks like number 33 not letting go without a fight. It's that sector 3 that I see, but the TVS Petronas racing team definitely being stronger. Rahul Shetty proving to be very strong in this sector 1 and 2. He definitely has to make this count. As it stands, we've got Rajni Krishnan from RACR Castrol Power and Ultimate, who's in the lead, who's in the charge from P2 to P1 on bike number 67. He's charging on that Yamaha R3 built specifically for him. In P2 is Rahul Shetty from Gusto Racing, leading that charge, fighting it out with the factory team here, the Petronas TVS Racing team. 3 bikes on the hunt for that podium contention. Will the Petronas TVS Racing team have its day? Oh, we see one of the motorcycles down there. Rahul Shetty definitely coming under pressure. Let's not forget, it's a very, very hot afternoon here at the Kari Motors Speedway. It's the roll-on round, and it's the season starter. And it's definitely proving to be a fierce battleground for the start of this championship. Number 67 still leading the charge. I did see a few yellow flags there. Looks like we've had some incident in that sector 3. Let's look at where the mid-order is. Anand R leading the charge in P6 at the moment. Deepak Ravi Kumar in P7. Vivek Pillai in P8. Jagdish N for Axon Swap Racing in P9. Pradeep C in P10. And that's the top 10 at the moment. We're definitely seeing a few new names who moved up the order from the stock up to 165cc class. Last year's champion, Alwyn Xavier. Sorry, Alvin Sundar. He's moved into this Premier Class category. We're coming into the final stage of this 10-lap shootout in the Premier Pro Stock 301 to 400cc class. Rajni Krishnan, the master at work, showing us how it's done. Rahul Shetty still keeping a nice defensive attack on the Petronas TVS Racing team. He's definitely playing it nice and easy. He needs to play his cards nice and right. It's that sector 3 that he's slightly struggling in, which he needs to make up for. He needs to have enough room to give him that leeway and seal that second position. There are valuable points in this championship to be taken in this very race. I mean, once through the season, we would be looking back at this very race, because every point matters. Oh, there's been an impact, and it's disaster here, out here in the front. Oh, that's how everything can change. If you didn't see that, this has been disaster. While in the front, it's number 67, Rajni Krishnan leading the charge and taking the win from second. After a fierce 10-lap race, he takes the win for race 1 of the 2022 season. Oh, that was K.Y. Ahmed who came into Rahul Shetty and Vorapong, taking both of them a very...
I made a good race start. I think I opened the first lap safe. There are a good 1 second gap. After that, I try to ride some 4 to 5 lap maximum my push. There are good gap. After sixth lap, I see in backside. Okay, there are very good gap. And then I ease off after sixth lap. I get a podium. Thanks for her again, my sponsor, and thanks for MMSC. Thanks for my mechanic. Thank you, thank you, thank you.